it's Jessica with MS Acres, and I'm back with another video. I know it's been a really long time, but this is going to be a very special video. For my 17th birthday, I got two ornate box turtles, a male and a female, and this video is going to be about me building them an enclosure. They're native to Colorado, and I live in Colorado, so we're going to make them an outdoor enclosure that's really big, about 16 feet by like 4 feet maybe. And so this is going to be the video about building the walls and putting the pond in, the rocks, and everything about the cage. Okay, so this is where the enclosure is going to be. It's going to be right next to my mom's garden because we already have a wall there to protect them. And we have these 4x4s, we have 6 4x4s that we're planning to use for the walls and the barricades. And we also have these garden beds. And for my previous turtle, we used those and stacked them 3 high for the turtle so they couldn't get out. So we have those. And what we're planning to do with this is it's just a frame that we have. And we are planning to make this in the middle and make it like stationary so it doesn't move. And then we are going to have 2 other doors on the sides with hardware cloth to make sure that no predators can get the turtles. And they're going to be on hinges so we can lift them up and get in there and do whatever we need to do. And then here we have these really cool pieces of wood. We had just gotten firewood, and this one is hollow like a tunnel and they can hide under it. And this one is also hollow and it goes all the way through. So what we're going to do is kind of build dirt up around it so they can go in it. And I'm thinking to put dirt on top of it and put a piece of sod so they can climb on top as well. And here is the rest of the garden beds that we have that we're going to piece together to see if we can build a barrier wall with it. And we also have some dirt here. These are just our tools that's in here. We went and rototilled a spot in the backyard and we got this whole truckload of dirt so we can build up around this stump that we're also going to use as like a feeding station. And so it's pretty tall, so we want to build up around it so the turtles can get on top of it, and also build up around those pieces of logs over there. So that's what we're doing. That's where we're at right now. The only thing is it's gotten really ugly and we got a severe storm alert on our phones, so we're gonna take a little break and probably get some lunch. But this is 4x4s on this side of the wall so I couldn't see through the chicken wire, but instead we are going to take them out and use the rest of the garden beds. So right now they are in there just for now. The boy is right here and the girl is right here. So they're moving around. We just fed them some earthworms. So this is not going to stay like this. I haven't fully designed it yet. I'm just going to give them some water and let them stay in here for today. And then right here, I told you guys it backs up to my mom's garden. So we were going to build like a cover lids for this so the hawks and the coyotes and foxes couldn't get them. But we decided that we don't want to do that and have to be leaning under the lids all the time and, you know, making a huge mess. So instead of doing that, we're going to use these 2. They're like frames, so we're going to split them in half right there where you can see that we can just like screw them apart. And we are going to put them on this end right here, and then we're going to build 2 walls on the end, and they'll be a lot more protected. This has chain link on it, and then the top is going to have hardware cloth or chicken wire, and we'll be able to go in through the garden door right there and go walk in and be on the right and be able to walk around in there and find them easily and fill up their water easily. So that's the plan for right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to start taking down all this wire and all the netting on the top because the top is already covered. So we're going to start taking all that down and then move the walls to this. it's over here, so we made this twice as big, and the turtles are going to be living in there. And then we can also put them in the garden, and because the garden is, we put chicken wire on the bottom and everything, so no rabbits can get in, so the turtles can't get out, so it's going to be safe for them. And we're going to put hardware cloth or chicken wire across the entire top, so no hawks can get them either. Okay guys, so now we have finished putting the rest of the wall on this side, and we have gotten the water dish in here and these 2 logs. We also went and dug up some grass on the mountain that we're going to bury around this big huge tree stump right here that we're going to put in here. So we have the walls up, but we haven't put any netting or chicken wire on the some of the grass that we dug up from the side of our mountain. So now what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to put grass seed in here, so this can all be grass leading up to this tree stump. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. And then we have the rest of the enclosure that we need to do. We still need to build up the little pond, and with that log that's standing up right there, it's kind of uneven, so we're going to build the dirt up to make it a tunnel so it's like even and they can go in it nicely. The gray river rock over here in the driveway part, so I'm just going to get a big huge bucket of all these rocks and put them around the pond so that when the turtle gets in the water, they're not full of dirt and they don't dirty the water. Some grass up around that tree stump over there. We buried it so the dirt is low enough that they can climb up it. There's the boy right there. We still haven't named them yet, and we have that tunnel right there. So I'm going to try to figure out how to arrange this in a way where everything can fit. This is just the bucket I used to get the rocks, but yeah, so this is where we are. So I'm just going to figure out how to tweak it and, you know, add the rest of the houses and make it look nice. Up a lot of these trans. around the entire enclosure. But for right now, I'm going to transplant these really big plants into here just to make it look a lot more vibrant and have bigger plants from a bigger start, so I don't have to start from a seed because it's already pretty late. It's already about July, so, and it gets cold here in the mountains, so in and she can get in there. I've also went up on our mountain and collected a bunch of flowers and different types of grass to plant here. There's a little tree here, and these flowers, I think they're getting a little bit too much water, so they're kind of wilting. There's this log here, and the girl turtle is right there. This is her favorite spot now. She also likes to go in here. I put river rock all around this water so that when they go into the water, they're not dragging dirt in there. There is a little bit of dirt in there, but I clean this every day. And I have grass planted all in the dirt, so that should start popping up soon. We also have this huge log here, and I've planted all kinds of grass around it. And this is the boy turtle's favorite spot. He's not in there right now, but I have flowers over here. And I also, these ones died because I did not go down deep enough and I didn't get the root, but I thought might as well plant them. These, I think I didn't get enough root either, but these white flowers are doing great all around. There's grass seed planted all around this huge stump, so that should be coming up soon. I've planted more grass here, and there's a little house here, and the boy turtle is right there. This is where I feed them so the worms can not have any dirt on them or anything, and their food doesn't get too dirty before they eat it. So this is the entire enclosure finished. They absolutely love it. I contacted the person that I got them from, and I showed them the enclosure, and they said that this is the most space that they've ever had. So I'm sure they're very happy, and I'm glad to give them this huge enclosure. So now I'm just waiting for all this grass to pop up. There's grass seed planted in all the dirt, so that should be popping up soon. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a really fun time building this enclosure, and I'm so glad you guys got to see me do it, and I'm so glad my turtles will get to enjoy it.